Hi, it's me, Christy. I know I promised to just try to make a weekly video, but I also promised you that I wouldn't lie to you and I would update you if I heard anything. The FDA got a hold of me today, basically shattered any hope I had. They tried to tell me that, they're people too, and if there was a cure, their families die from cancer too. That actually, that they really want to pass drugs, but a lot of them are just so bogus and phony. And they told me that really, if Dr. Brzezinski wanted to help my dad, he could have him down there tomorrow. He wouldn't have to charge such an outrageous fee if he really had good intentions on helping him. And actually, that my dad could be in the clinical trial. In any clinical trial, if the researcher felt that they could help that person, they would just appeal to the FDA. The FDA said they'd most likely pass it. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe. My newspaper is going to run a story about I don't know, a brief article stating where you can donate to try to help my dad. And my fight's not over. Nowhere near over. This is for my dad. When I was in high school, I wasn't popular. And the reason I'm telling you this is so you can understand why, if you want to encourage me to let him go, then I'm not only losing a dad, I'm losing my very best friend. The only man on the planet that cares about me, who's been there for me, who would walk through fire to save me. So when you tell me to give up on him, not only does that make me incredibly angry and sad, but it won't happen. I remember getting made fun of at school and coming home. My dad worked third shift, and I'd wake him up. And he would listen, and he cared. And he'd tell me, that the boys are stupid, that those girls are so stupid, they can't see what a great person you are. And if you're in high school, I know sometimes you think it's never going to get better. And if you're desperate enough to try to attempt suicide or something, just talk to your parents and try homeschooling. You can get a computer and do school right at home now. No sense of leaving behind two sad parents. But anyways, I got married and I moved away. And I have 2 sons. And my life has been incredibly hard. Before I had children, the man that I live with sometimes doesn't care if he works. And, utilities and things would be shut off. My dad would pay every bill. My dad will talk to me for hours on the phone. My dad gets angry when somebody hurts my feelings. When I got pregnant with my child, my first son, I was really, really sick. I had hyperemesis, which means you can't keep food down. And I had a severe form of it, where I basically can relate to how my dad felt with chemo because I lived in my bathroom. I laid there beside the toilet, curled up in a little ball because I couldn't stop throwing up. And I couldn't eat or drink. And 10 months is a long time for that crap. And it happened again with my second son. But this time I was so sick they had to put a PICC line in me, which after so many weeks they did take out. But I lived in and out of the hospital. You would think the father of the kids would want to be there, would want to stay with me. I was scared. You think he'd want to be there, hold my hand, be overnight. He doesn't care. But my dad did, and does. And today I had to have surgery because I have a tumor on my leg that they're going to be testing for cancer. And I've got stitches in my back and in 2 different parts in my leg. So I'm in a lot of pain. And again, you know, my dad gave me away at my wedding. But he never gave me away. Because he's the only one I can depend on. And the only one that gives a crap. And when I picture a world without my dad, even if I get to spend eternity with him in heaven, that world would be hell for me here. Hell on earth. Nobody to call and tell all my problems to. Nobody that would care if I'm in the hospital. Nobody who would drive all the way over here just to sit with me if I'm sick. Nobody. Except my mom and my brother. It's funny, in the hospital they thought my brother was my husband, because they'd never seen him before. And I'm not saying this to put him down, but just to let my dad know I really wish that you would go away. And I really hope that you fight. And I am trying my best. Trying my best to keep you here. And God and Jesus, if you take him, yes. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I'm probably gonna be pretty mad. But at the same time, what an awesome God you are. To have given me the man that you did for my dad. Because I know a lot of my friends don't have great parents. My dad taught me how to ride a bike. Played baseball with me, played basketball with me. And now he comes over just to hang out with my kids. So, if you ask me to give up or stop trying, like the FDA suggested tonight, you are asking me to walk on this earth in hell. And I won't do that. I love you, Dad. You deserve a Father of the Year award. And right now, there are people in my area that are raising thousands of dollars for a horse that got burnt by some idiot. I'm not trying to take anything away from the horse, because I'm sure it does need a lot of help. And, you know, people are so generous when it comes to animals. And really, I'm kind of mad at some of you, because you could be helping me too. And I know that must sound incredibly selfish. But, you know, if you're willing to put the #1 YouTube video of an alligator jumping out of the water on an elephant, and you're willing to spend all your money saving this horse, why in the world would you help me save my dad? I really need to believe in somebody. I love you, Dad. And even if I have to think of the cure myself, or change my major in college, I will save you. And if I uncover a cure, I would give it to everybody for free. Because nobody deserves to live in hell when they're dying. And I know what it's like to be so weak you can't get off the bathroom floor and so sick you can't eat. I did that for 2 years. And now maybe I have cancer. And you know what, if I do, I'm really not that sad. Because if my dad does have to take chemo, maybe they'll let me sit in the chair next to him and get chemo with him. I love you, Dad. You're amazing. And if the world doesn't want to recognize that, you just know that I do. I couldn't be more happier that I have you in my life. And I couldn't be more thankful that you're my dad. I love you.